Okay.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so early, super early. This is the first of many live, despite the fact that we're starting late. I want to welcome all those who are on at this time and those who will be seeing the pre-recorded version. Tonight we'll be talking about building online business, uh, the different stages of what that is, the challenges, and of course, the rewards. I have with me three awesome and powerful ladies who have been in this space for some time, and they are at different points in their journey. One is building momentum, the other one is recently reached a new rank, and one has reached a stage of earning passive income. So my goal tonight is simply to learn more from them, to hear from their experiences, and hopefully to give someone watching the confidence that they need to start their online business. We're already late, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to ask the first question, and then I'm going to ask the first person to introduce themselves and just go right into answering the first question. So the first question that I have is, what made you start your online business in the first place? What made you start your online business in the first place? And this question goes to my dear boss lady, Samantha. Samantha, please go ahead, introduce yourself to the public, to the audience, and go right into the question.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for having me and pairing me with these gorgeous ladies. Guys, I am Samantha Rowe. I have had my online business this April for 6 years now. And I started my online business in the first place because my mom went into heart failure and I was working two full-time healthcare jobs and had a $4 million Jamaican student loan. And then on top of that, with my mom going into heart failure. And I didn't know like how to navigate that. I wanted her to retire, so I wanted to pay on my student loan. And so I decided it was time to look into something that could make me more money with putting in less time in it. In other words, I wanted to have something that was making me way more than my 9 to 5, and I didn't have to put 9 to 5 time in it. Um, so that is why I started my online business, and from that day until now, I've been doing just that.
Awesome. What a better way. I mean, it's a very good way to start, right? You have a why, a very powerful why. And yeah, I'm just happy for that.
Thank you.
We'll move on to Charmaine.
Oh, the same question?
You're muted, Charmaine. Yes, same question.
Okay. Good
What made you
night.
decide to start your online business?
Good evening, everyone, wherever you're logging on from, and if you might catch us in a replay. Thank you for having me, Cheryl. It's a pleasure to be here with also my coach, Samantha, and my business partner, Suzette. It is a pleasure to be on this platform with you both and with Cheryl, who is our host tonight. My name is Charmaine. I am a healthcare worker by profession for over 15 years, and I am an online business owner. And why I chose to start my online business, really, I was home because I had a bad fall, bad accident, and I had a broken arm, and I could not work for months, could not do anything for myself. And I sat home and I think to myself, what if I won't be able to work again? I have a daughter in
Mm,
college. I have things to do. I have bills to pay, expenses, places to go, right? So
yeah.
I said to myself, aside from other little stuff that I do, what else can I do? I was home strolling on my computer and I came upon an ad about earning online, and it seems interesting to me. And I dive in, I look into more of it, and I said to myself, I gotta try this, because I knew that I wanted more control over myself, because if I don't work again, what will happen? And then I say to myself, I need more opportunity, I need more money, right?
Yes.
To do the things that I want to do, because life is really expensive.
Oh,
And
yes.
in order for me to do that, I must have the income coming in. I want to be able to know that I can live freely, have more freedom. And when you're financially free, you have more freedom, right? Because you can do whatever you want to do. And
Absolutely.
so I decided that I would just create something beyond what I'm doing, so I can grow and just evolve. And my why was that my strongest why was like being there for my daughter, be able to be the strong support to her that she needs. And that's my reason to know that yes, and I'm just loving what I started. I'm happy that I did. And I call it my gold mine, and I'm so grateful that I said yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I wonder what would happen if you didn't have that fall. But
You
I'm
know,
sure.
but funny enough, my husband said out of every bad came good,
Oh,
because I had the fall, but the business came out of the bad fall, because he's
awesome.
so excited
Awesome.
now. So his stories for another time. Very
Yes.
skeptical, but fully on board. No, so God is good.
Okay, great. So now we'll move over to Suzette. What made you make the decision to start your online business?
Okay, good night,
I hope you didn't have a
everyone.
fall.
No, I did not, thank God. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you're watching live or watching the replay, my name is Suzette. I live here in Toronto, Canada. I'm originally from Barbados. I work as a medical lab technician, and I'm a mom of 2 adult children, and I have a young granddaughter. And I'm a happy digital business owner, I like to say. So I was telling I was telling Charmaine before we started that I wasn't really looking to start this particular business. I was back in 2015, I was unemployed for a year from June 2015 to June 2016, and I was looking for ways to make money. And that's when I became business minded.
Ah,
I was going to start a hair care line, but I didn't know enough about hair to do that, so I didn't bother. And I thought I'll start a lip care business. I was going to make lip balms, lip scrubs, lip oils. I had an entire business plan written out. I still have it today. I started the website even. And then I realized that I still needed a lot of things to get this off the ground, and I did not have any more money to continue. And then one day I was on YouTube and I saw an ad by Samantha, and I I contacted her, got connected with her, and I got started. And I like to say that I didn't go looking for this business, it found me. And here I am.
oh, good things find you, man. Great.
Not the drop.
So moving into our second question. Moving into our second question, which is what has been your biggest lesson? What has been the biggest lessons you've learned so far in building this business?
I
I
think
have so
for me,
many.
uh, yeah, I think for me, like I'm gonna go with the biggest one. And for me, that would be success that does not come overnight. I learned that.
Yes.
And I think this business has taught me like longevity. And I think if you have longevity and you really are self-motivated, you're unstoppable. right? And I think that is what I've learned most from this business, is one of those lessons that I've learned, and I've decided that could make me successful in just about anything that I will do in the future, right? And
Yes.
that goes for every single man or woman who decide to start this business. Should you get started and you remain consistent and consistent and you remain focused, the success come is not if, it's just a matter of when. So
Mhm.
definitely patience for sure.
Okay. Charmaine, you want to pick up?
Yes, one of the thing also for me is like growth requires discomfort, and like don't expect to know everything when you just start. It just takes steps, because I remember when I just started, it was new, very new to me, you know, and along the journey I learn as I go, and I grow. So for me, it's like Charmaine, you don't need to have to worry about learning everything. The biggest lesson I've learned is like I learn as I go along the way, my journey, my
Mhm.
steps. And believe you me, I've learned so much daily as I'm going along in this business. And I'm so happy for that, because in me learning, I'm able to help someone along this business journey too, and to change my mindset, think positive. It's
Right.
not going to happen, as Samantha said, overnight. It's a process. So if you
Mhm.
stay consistent, you stay focused, you know what I mean? And consistency beat perfection every time. Don't strive to be perfect, but do little by little. If, as I say, if you're going to do 30 minutes every day, be consistent with that 30 minutes. Be consistent with it, because it's beats being perfect. You don't have to be perfect, and that's one of the things for me. So mindset, consistency, and just remind myself too that I don't need to know everything. It
Right.
takes time. It's a step.
Over
It's a
time.
journey.
Over
Yes.
time, for sure, for sure. And Suzette, what has it been for you?
Um, I have learned several things. I have learned that I should take advantage of opportunities, the right opportunities when they arise.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned that I can and should invest in myself. I never knew that investing in myself was even a thing. When I hear the word invest, I think of money,
And where are you going
financial
to put it,
investment.
right? Where are you going to put it so that it can make more money for you?
Say that again?
And where you're going to put it so that it can make more money for you?
Yeah, I didn't know I
Yeah.
could invest in me and develop myself. And I've also learned how resilient I am, and that perseverance is very necessary when you have a business, and so is patience. You need a lot of patience to run a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for me is stepping out of my comfort zone, because all these years, you're going into a 9 to 5, you're behind a desk, whether you're at the front. For me, the first time in my life I'm working up front in a company. I'm usually in an office. So having to put myself out there on Facebook, on TikTok, and all of these things, I'm saying to myself, if I don't do it, who's going to do it for me? If I'm going to build my own business, I have to step out of that comfort zone that I was in order for it to work. And how will I know that it will work if I don't? So that's my biggest lesson. Um, the next question is for Saman. No, I'm gonna go with Charmaine. What excites you most about the future of your business?
Oh, the ability to create real freedom, that excites me most. You know, that's just something that I'm getting older, and I want freedom to live life on my terms.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter will soon graduate from college, so I just want to be able to just do things on my terms, and also just to see me can impart my knowledge to others also is very important for me. because I remember where I started, and where I started and where I am now, I'm able to pour into those who are under me to let them know, listen, I'm here for you. You're not alone. To let them feel like they belong in this company, they belong in this community, and to know that, listen, if I do it, you can do it too. So
Yeah.
never think that you're alone. So for me, it's giving back to others by helping them in whatever way they need help, and also to know that I can build something that I don't have to be dependent on one income. That excites me, because even when I'm at my job, I tell them, listen, I'm going home, 4 o'clock come, I'm leaving. I
And I
have
know
my
you're passionate about that, Charmaine.
I have my gold mine that I gotta work on. This is mine. I'm building my own business. So I don't have to be working late no more, like those 12 hours, 16 hours doing doubles and stuff. If it's by choice, if I choose to now, because I'm building something
Yeah.
that, and the good thing that excites me in this business too, I can pass it on to my daughter. It's a legacy. So it
Great,
doesn't stop
great.
with Charmaine,
Yes.
right? It does not stop with me, and it's just like, it's just awesome to know that having this online business, it helps me to just have a different life, like with family and peace, and know that purpose. What an awesome space to be in
And
you
I
know
can resonate with you and your excitement and your passion, because you pour into me when I was doubting myself and wondering if I can do this live. You said,
hmm
no, you're going to do it. And you gave me some pointers, and I kind of prayed on them, and I said, okay, I'm going to do it. If I have to die, I'm going to do it. And,
right. And here you are now.
and
So
here
yes,
I am now doing
yes,
my first live. So I appreciate you.
yes. Thank
Suzette,
you, thank you.
What excites me
excites you?
about
Yes.
my business is the fact that I'm working on all of my whys, and when I think when I think about the fact that my whys are closer and closer and closer to coming true, like early retirement and travel and time freedom, and I'm learning so much, and I'm just becoming the person that I'm supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what excites me.
Awesome. Well, I'm happy for each of you tonight. I have one last question. It's a bonus question, and it's only for Sam. Sam,
Mhm.
what changed in your mindset or strategy that helped you to reach the stage of earning passive income? What changed in your mindset or your strategy from you start until now that helped you to reach the stage of earning passive income?
Um, I think for me, I remember one night, this was like, you ever have one of those moments where you feel like a light bulb just kind of went off in your head, like a light switch,
Mhm.
or,
Yeah.
I had that moment. I had that moment in the year 2020. Um, and I remember one night I was watching Mastermind. So for you guys who don't know what masterminds are, they're like a Wednesday get together with business owners, right? And I was watching one of them live. And I remember when I saw the compensation chart for the second time, and it was like explained in such great detail about fixed income. So, fixed income is what Cheryl is referring to, like passive income. And I remember when I saw that, and I was like, holy hell, okay, this is not short term. This is like exactly what Charmaine said. It's a goal mine. It's like, as I like to put it, you won the lottery, but here's the thing: you want it. You have the ticket. The thing is just you need to work towards submitting the ticket. Then let me put it that way, right? So it's kind of like that. I saw this compensation chart, and I think it was the most beautiful piece of art for my future. And I decided that I am going to put in this amount of work, and it's going to require longevity. And no matter the obstacles that come along the way, I'm never going to stop, no
Mhm.
matter what.
Okay.
And I've had like up days, down days, but never throughout all of them. I took a break a day or two, but I am coming back. And I think that even any passive earner now, I think they will have that as a part of their mindset, because it takes strength for you to see the finish line, but it's almost like you're creeping to the finish line in a way. And that was like kind of my moment. And it's even when you reach passive income, there's like another milestone you create for yourself too, right? And there's something else that you want to work towards. And so in this life, I have come to understand that there are going to be things you want to achieve, but I truly believe that when you look at success that you want to be long term and take it step by step, you really and truly can achieve it. And that's kind of the mindset that has brought me to passive income now.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, when I listen to you guys and your stories, whenever we have our meetings, I am so motivated. Like, if it takes me however long, I am going to push on through until I get to that stage as well. So I think we've come to the end of our questions. And I want to thank you guys for really extending the patience, because you saw what was happening in the back end of this thing. So I'm super happy that you stuck it out with me, and you're a part of history, because tonight is now history. We will be doing more. I will be doing more for sure, because like Sam, I want to get to that place as well. And like
You got it.
Charmaine, I want to be able to pour into my people as well. And like Suzette, my whys and why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for myself and my siblings. So thank you so much for coming on board with me for my first live tonight. And
You too.
I think I'll close the stream here.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Okay.